Hi guys, it's Amanda again. I thought in case I don't get a chance to do more actual paintings, I would do a quick clip to show you what I do with my leftover paint that's left on my table. And the thing I like about these puppy pads is once the old paint dries and then the new paint goes on there, the new paint doesn't soak in as fast because that old paint acts as a barrier. And see, I just kind of put my note cards in and smash it around until I bring up the paint off the table. I've already done this one over here. I've already done a little bit on those two. I'm gonna go to this section for this one. These are note cards that I used whenever I did something called Diet Bet a few years ago. And for our weigh-ins, we had to use a note card with an index card with a word written on it. And I saved all those index cards instead of throwing them away because I thought I could repurpose them someday. And for now, I have cardstock that I use sometimes too, but I use them as drip smashes. And sometimes I use these drip smashes as bookmarks when they're dry. I have the intention that I can use them later if I want to do any kind of, whoops, I guess we're going to paint the back of this one too. If I want to do any kind of mixed media art, or if I want to, I can attach them to like holiday gifts and write the person's name on there in a short little note or something. I think they make plain greeting cards that you can glue these onto the front of. That one, I'm still missing some paint in some sections of the, didn't intend to like paint the back of this one, but that's what's happening. But I just try to do it over and over until I get most of the sections kind of smashed with color. And it doesn't have to look like anything at all to me. It just has to be painted. And I will use it as a background for something. If I wanted to learn how to draw, I could use that as a background and draw something on that. Like I said, I can use it as a tag for a gift, or I can buy blank greeting cards and affix it to the front of greeting cards. I can cut it up into pieces, like I said, and apply to like Christmas gifts or solstice gifts. Sometimes they get stuff on the back of them without my intention. Sometimes I just leave them with a little bit on them and then I redip them later in different colors. There's a lot of things that you can do to scrape up the leftover paint. Sometimes I scrape it up and put it into a cup and then I use it on a ceramic tile. Ones that I've done that with, they have ended up with a lot of bumps, and whenever I use the clear engine enamel spray, they still have bumps. I have resin. I need to try resin. That might get rid of the bumps. I might need to sand down the bumps and do them again. I don't know. Whoops. But I thought this might be a short little video that I can put up for you since I will be out of town and won't have a chance to do as many videos as what I would like to do. So we may use this one. That one we're gonna say, I'll probably have to redo that one because I can still see some of the words. That one I'll keep that way. Try not to touch that painting over there. Sometimes I just kind of do this to try to get as much of the leftover paint as I can. And then I will, whenever I do this on one, then I will dip this into something of another color later. So it can have like this as the background, and then maybe next time I use pink and I dip it into pink and then have some pink on there too. Just trying to soak up a lot of my paint, and I have a lot of these saved so that I can find new purposes for them sometime. These little square ones are really cool. That's what I use as my bookmarks usually. And that's that. Thanks for watching. Bye.